Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
So then you walk all the way through these leaves right here, and then if you walk all the way...
Wait, they like stuff like this. Walk. They like that.
Fall is here, beach is done, school is back, Westwood One, Greg and Carl, here we go, another Opie Radio. We're sending this out to our listening friends.
I hate outside. I just like looking at it.
It's time for us to podcast once again.
Apple picking sucks!
Yes! See that tweet? Fuck apple picking. I am so happy I don't have to do any of that shit, man.
Apple picking
Boo!
sucks! Fall sucks!
Fall. I like fall.
Well, I like fall, but I don't like all the bullshit that is associated with fall, which is going upstate and going apple picking.
Yeah, you gotta do all that, don't you?
We'll do the pumpkin picking. I don't mind the pumpkin picking.
I used to do it, and then my wife caught on to me that I was fucking sloshed. I'd fall in the pumpkin patch, smoking cigarettes all through the...
You're supposed to be one with nature, and you're out there smoking ciggies.
Kid's like, Mom, he calls pee behind that tree, and everyone's freaking out.
I got the damn hiccups again. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, I would get a giant Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Yeah.
And it would literally be no coffee. It would be full Kahlua.
What the fuck is that?
And I got crushed. What are you doing?
I'm turning down the volume. Oh. We were pinning the needle. Sorry, Joey.
Come on, guys.
Well, when I have the Zoom in my back pocket, it tends to mess with the volume.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting us know we're all listening through your ass. Thanks, Greg.
Hello.
Continue. I think we're good now. I think we're at a good broadcast level.
So I used to just get all jacked up on Kahlua. What a bad dad I was. I was just a mess. Like, Carl, help me with this pumpkin. I'm falling over. Get the little one. Oh, it was the worst. But it was annoying because it wasn't even a real pumpkin patch. They would just lay the pumpkins out like you're a dope.
Well, there you go. We go to a farm and they do that very thing.
Don't you find like it's insult to your intelligence?
Yeah, of course.
Like, don't you feel like a complete urban idiot?
Well, they also know that humans are lazy and they don't want to wander around a real pumpkin patch, getting stung by bees and such. So they throw a couple thousand in a little corralled off area.
And then I got Marie yelling at, take the clean one. And I'm just screaming inside my head, I want out of this life. That's like
It went to 11 like that?
Like that, bro. Oh, God, I got so many memories just now.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I used to scream inside my head. I mean, I was internally shaking.
That means you just were not into it.
No.
That just means the balance was off. Because, I mean, if you got small kids and you go pumpkin picking, you'll deal. But there's a lot to it that just
The
sucks.
kids were on the phone. the
Oh,
whole
really?
time.
So they're older.
So they didn't want to do it.
Well, as soon as your kids are on cell phones, you shouldn't be going pumpkin picking to begin with.
Yeah, but she would come up with this nonsense, and I'm like, nobody wants to do this. But you would have like the one friend that would organize the whole thing, and if you didn't go, she would talk shit all at the gym to all the other moms. So because of this one mom who's like super mom, right? She was like involved in everything. Ended up, she was getting crushed by the black garbage guy.
Really?
Yeah, the perfect mom was getting buried through the whole town.
Why does it matter that it was a black garbage man?
What do you mean?
You said a black garbage
Because I
man.
knew him.
Oh.
The white garbage guy's not going to do that.
Why not?
He's not going to do it. They're scared. Black guys and Spanish guys, we're like Casanovas. We'll go in the house. You know? Like, you know how it starts.
No.
You don't know how that works?
No.
He walked me through the whole thing.
All right, go ahead.
So she had a long driveway.
Right.
So he started by bringing the garbage cans back up to the side of the house. And he would ring the doorbell and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, I brought your garbage cans." And I guess it started like that. "Thank you very much. One day it was cold. Why don't you come in for some coffee?" Split her in half.
Lights out after that.
Lights
Really?
out. Yeah.
So these guys are always working it out there?
That's what they do. They'll do a little extra for you. "Honey, don't worry. I saw your recycling. It was out there early. I took it for you."
So if they're not feeling it, they're leaving your garbage pails right on the fucking street.
If you drive down my town and if you see like the garbage guy go and clean the garbage can and put them in the corner, that lady's getting buried.
But I would love to now drive through the neighborhood to see like garbage cans on the street.
You'll see it.
Tipped over with the lids in someone else's
My
yards
garbage
because
guy used to fling them across the street.
Yeah,
There's nothing going on.
they don't give a fuck
No.
unless they could get a piece.
But let me tell you, this lady's thing was pristine.
Really?
She used to pick up all the little things that would fall around the garbage can.
No kidding.
Yeah, bro.
Was she married?
Yeah, I knew the husband.
And you didn't rat on her?
I ain't no rat. I enjoyed knowing what I knew.
You didn't rat on her, I should say.
I don't rat on anybody.
Right.
Why would I do that?
Right.
I'd rather enjoy knowing and watching you just be fake.
What about the guy code?
There's no guy code.
No shit. That's why I said it that way.
So
back to pumpkin
so
picking.
what
Oh,
happened.
go ahead. Sorry.
So that all went down. Then finally it came out that he was like banging her.
Right.
And the dude calls me like, "Can we talk?" Because I'm like the only street guy in the town, right? And he's like, "Oh, well, this happened. He goes, I go, "Well, there's only one thing you got to do, man. You got to get out of there. You're done.
That's it.
That's it.
Job over.
You got to draw the line."
Right.
He goes, "But I love her." I said, "Conversation's over."
He loves her?
He loves her. I said, "Conversation's over." He goes, "Why?" I don't even know what to talk to. You might as well say you're blue. I don't even know.
Right. Well, because it's a rich town, too.
Yeah.
Is she going to leave everything for the garbage man in the end?
Well, it looks like
no
she's
offense
the one,
to the
she
garbage.
looks like she's the one that had the cashola.
Ah.
As white people, you never know really where the money comes from until you start digging.
Right.
So it looks like there was a trust, and she, the house was in her name. So he really didn't love her. He just didn't have no choice. He was going to leave her and go where?
Right.
He was like one of these fake Mr. Moms, motherfucker.
Gotcha. Oh,
But I stopped talking to him because then he's out of my squad.
Right.
You know?
Right.
No one can play on your grass.
Wait, so you had garbage men in your squad?
I had garbage men. I had excavation guys. I had doctors.
Yeah.
You name it.
No, that's smart. You got to spread that shit out.
You got to know what's going on in the streets.
You got to have a little variety in your squad. So how did that lead to the pumpkin picking with your now ex-wife and her...
Well, because this was the lady that organized the whole thing. She
Yeah.
tried to be like Mrs. Susie Homemaker.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's the black widow of the town. And I'm not going to lie. When I found out that she was down,
Yeah.
I kind of rang the doorbell a couple times.
Here's your penny saver.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt the waters a little bit.
I found your mail on your front lawn. I figured I would bring it up to you.
And I bring the doorbell. I'm like, "Hey, listen, I don't want to say his name. I'm like, is he home? Like looking for a play date? And I feel her out a little bit.
Did she show any interest?
I don't think so. I think she kind of knew what I was up to. I don't think I was that smooth about it because I showed up out of nowhere.
Right.
Plus, she was probably completely fucking exhausted from this fucking garbage guy because he's like the complete opposite of her husband. Her husband looked like he flew kites for a living. This guy was like 6'6", fucking crazy looking dude.
God, that is like one of my old school fantasies when I had a paper route.
Oh, really?
But I was too young to get anything done.
You're surprised.
I wasn't mature. I was so fucking lame growing up, man. I came into my own like my senior year of high school and then beyond. But I'm talking like paper route at 12, 13, 14, and but there was one or two houses where the women would come to the door when you had to get paid, and they would be dressed sort of.
Yes, they're telling you,
and they bend over a little.
Yes.
And as a little kid that got boners when the wind blew, I was out of my mind.
Yes.
But I literally had no game.
But you don't need a game. I would just show them my junk and see what happens.
Really?
Yeah, I mean...
At 13?
At 13, 14, I didn't care.
Well, then there would be the embarrassment of her
Actually, not 14. I'll make that. Like 16.
Right, I understand. But then that would be the embarrassment of her looking at you as you're showing your junk and she just starts laughing at you.
I've been shot down. Listen, for every story I have of success, there's 1,000 I don't say a word about.
Really?
Oh, I've been shot down.
Yeah.
I mean, laughed at, shot down, spit at.
Spit at?
A girl spit on me once.
Why?
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
I fucking grabbed her and shit, and she got mad at me.
And you were dragging her into the woods, and that was the only way she could get away?
No, I thought...
You said grabbed her.
I didn't grab her that way. Like, we were making out, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to second base right away. You know what I mean? I didn't...
Right.
And she spit at me.
Really? And that was a turn on, right?
No, I get scared shit like that.
You don't
I'm Latin. I'll go to jail for 100 years. So I'm like blackjack dealer. Changing 500, and I just leave. I don't... You know what I mean? I don't... if it's not all green lights, I got nothing to do with it. There's 1,000 girls out there. There's no reason for you to go...
See, I just don't understand that world because I'm too white.
What do you mean?
We get away with murder, man.
Yeah, you do.
We really do in the end.
You do. Yeah.
Right?
Like I can't... I have... My rules of engagement are a lot lower than yours.
Right. We're looking for someone that just broke into that house.
They're going to drag me right out of bed.
I'm like, look at me. You think I would... Yeah, of course not. I'm sorry. But did you see any Hispanics?
You see a little small guy with glasses that's showing his junk to everybody in the neighborhood?
I'm saying Hispanic for the sake of this podcast because I'm doing it with Carl Ruiz, the Cuban. But anyway, so, the pumpkin picking. But if you have OCD when you pumpkin pick... It'll drive you insane because you're in search. You're like, all right, I'm in this world for the next couple hours with my kids.
Couple hours? You did a couple hours?
Well, you got to do the corn maze, which is lame as fuck.
You actually went through it?
The corn maze?
I would tell my family, go first. They thought I was behind them since it was a maze. They weren't looking for me. I'd go sit in the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I went ahead and I would scare them as they're coming around turns.
The whitest thing.
Yeah, yeah, but I got yelled at. Not by my family. I got yelled at
by some other fucking.
Excuse me, sir. We don't really condone that behavior. There's little kids in here, and you're really scaring people. I'm like, well, your maze is stupid. It's two right turns and one left, and you're on the other side.
And it's 4 feet high.
Right.
Crouch down and scare somebody.
Yeah, that'll be $20 per person. Thank you.
What a robbery.
So I try to make it a little more fun, right? So you got to do the corn maze. You got to do the hay ride, the haunted hay ride into the middle of the woods with some lame ass ghost hanging from a tree with smoke coming out.
We went on a good hay ride at this place called Woodlock.
Yeah,
this was like our family vacation. This Woodlock place, right? And it's like from the 50s. They got like the guy with the electric piano playing during the dining room, and everyone eats at the same time.
Yeah.
So one time we take my wife's deadbeat garbage can father and his ugly wife. She looked like a lizard. And he's been married 5 times.
Yeah.
And now he's a born-again Christian, and he's like 60 years old, but he's like wants to be in shape and all healthy and
right.
So you can order whatever you want for dinner. So I order a bowl of chili, French fries, and cheese sauce. And this guy's looking at me from across the table with this. And I got a drink. The drink special. It was like called a Blue Hawaiian. It had light up things. It came with beads and shit. I was hammered.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the guy looks at me and he goes, "Do you expect to live long? Why do you hate yourself? Why would you eat like that?" I said, "We're going to start this off by saying, fuck you. And the second thing I'm going to say is, I paid for this whole thing.
Right.
So if you're going to criticize, give me $13.50. That was your room. And then you can run your mouth all you want. Okay, Jesus freak?"
Wow. And that was it.
They sent me to my room.
They sent you to your room?
Yes. I got kicked out of my table.
What the fuck, dude? You're a beast.
I just wanted to end it. Scorched earth.
Yeah. That's funny.
You know?
And then, but anyway, with the pumpkin, so you're invested in this time at the dumb farm with the pumpkin picking with your kids and the wheelbarrow. I always thought it was wheelbarrow.
I always say
years.
wheelbarrow.
It's barrow. Wheelbarrow. Look it up.
I'm not changing that.
Google that shit.
I don't care. I'm not changing.
I think
it's wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I think it's wheelbarrow too.
I'm not
Fuck
changing.
it.
I don't care. I'm too old.
Fuck it. I think you're right. But if you have OCD, I have a little taste of that.
A little taste?
A little taste.
A little buffet?
It's more like an appetizer.
I would say nice. I see like a seafood tower. It's got a couple
no,
layers.
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not an entree.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
It's like a shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
A little taste.
lobster,
A little
some
taste.
oysters on the side.
No.
Maybe a couple of clams and nooch for the kid. A couple of clams for the kid.
A few giant crab legs.
Some Alaskan key crab for
I
the
don't
kid.
think that's it.
Couple of sauces.
But if you have a taste of the OCD and you're at a pumpkin patch, you'll obsess with trying to find the perfect round pumpkin. But every time you turn it over to that last side, it's always dented.
Because these people are throwing them into this area.
No, because that's how they grow.
Yeah.
You can't find a pumpkin that's perfectly round, and it'll drive you nuts if you try.
And you did try.
Well, of course they did. And then the kids have no concept of money, so now my wheelbarrow is stacked with pumpkins.
You got 1,600.
Yeah, next thing you know, they're like, that'll be $325. I'm like, for pumpkins? And then you can't tell the kids, like, maybe we don't need 12. How about we do 2 or 3?
Oh, no, not Carl.
Oh, no.
Oh, I start taking shit out of there.
Oh no, because at that point...
lost in the beginning.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Because at that point, they have names for each pumpkin, and they're really attached.
Oh, wow.
Next thing you know, we're loading, 100 pounds of pumpkins in the back of my truck.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't like doing any of that. Well, I don't have to do any of that anymore.
What about apple cider donuts, though?
Take them or leave them.
No, apple cider donuts
They're always too dry.
are the shit.
Oh.
Are the shit.
But they make them right away. But if you go to these fake places and they've been out there for 3 days,
right,
they get a little dusty.
A little stale.
Yeah, a little on the stale side.
And then the assholes at the farm are like, these New Yorkers will never know that these things are stale.
No, and you could tell. Like I saw one of the biggest scammers. The donuts were literally from last fucking Halloween.
Yeah.
And this asshole's going, dump them in the hot cider to all the dumb New Yorkers. And there's a bunch of people, and I'm watching them dumping these stale donuts into the hot cider and looking at each other, big eyes with the approval. Wow, what a difference.
And then they'll say shit like, freshly baked.
Freshly baked.
Just came out of the oven, but you're going to want to dunk it just to get the full flavor, though.
That's how we do it up here at the farm. Fucking
and dumb city folk.
Dumb city folk. They're all dumping at the same time.
Like, oh, this is really
And you just
tasty.
watch it. The minute it hits fluid, it rehydrates and crumbles into the cider.
That's why then you bring a dozen home, because you're like, the one you had up there at the farm tasted good. Then you bring a dozen
sandpaper.
You bring a dozen stale ones home.
They laugh at every city fucking guy, and they love it. They take advantage of everything. I've been to ones where you have to pay for parking.
Really? Well, that's why, fall activities in general suck, because everyone goes on 3 or 4 different weekends. It's crowded as fuck.
Right.
People are all miserable. They can't find parking. But anyway,
you're in the corn maze and you could hear people's phones with the football game on. Like some miserable guy who fucking works all week, and his wife wants to be Martha Stewart, and he's got one day off, and he's got to go with these ungrateful kids and his shitty wife, who's so big doesn't even fit in a maze. I can feel the size of the maze, and all I hear is Giants down at the 2.
I actually would like to go to a real corn maze where it's hard as fuck.
Oh, you got to go to Pennsylvania.
Hard as fuck, and they don't play, because the ones we go to, it's like when you got your kid excitedly saying, "I found the exit," you're like, "Wow, what a big fucking surprise!"
You want your kid to be like cold and shivering, lost.
Right. Anyway, so this started because you tweeted an article about apple picking,
right?
And what
11 things.
11 things that suck about apple
and it's
picking,
all of it. It all sucks.
And I read it, and I was laughing my ass off because this very thing happened when we went strawberry picking over the summer.
Right.
What are you looking at?
Got a little text from somebody.
Oh, let me see what you got there.
You don't want to see this.
Let me see what you got.
Don't say it out loud.
Wait. Huh? What the fuck?
That's my life.
Are you insane?
Let's move on.
Can I say what I just saw?
No!
What the fuck?
Dude, my life is crazy.
I thought you said you were... whatever. Anyway.
What did I say?
What?
Look at all those CDs flaring up.
Holy shit. I got to explain something for the podcast. That's quite the text from a young lady.
Yeah, cutie, man.
Yeah? A cutie.
I'm doing well.
You're doing well for yourself?
I'm doing well.
Cuz?
I'm doing well. I had to get rid of one.
Right.
One got weird.
Well, how many you got in the stable?
I'm thinning out the stable for the winter.
Thinning out the stable for the winter, so you can hibernate a little bit.
Yep.
You got to hibernate in the winter.
I did a lot of damage in the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You're good for now?
Everybody's mad at everybody. See, when you go scorched earth, you have to stop and then reinvent yourself.
Well, the one thing about Carl, I know when you've had it, when you go dark. All of a sudden, you'll go dark for 36 hours. Like, for you to go dark on social media for 36 hours, I'm like, okay, he's got to power down. I just saw the text. You got to power down for a little while. Power down and hide. It looks like you hide.
I do hide. That cabin comes in handy.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
I saw you feeding deer the other day in your cabin, the creepy cabin.
They woke me up this morning.
Really?
They hit the glass because...
They
wait for me every day.
They hit the plexiglass because they know you got food?
Yeah, and then I come out and then I feed them.
Yeah, because I saw your video on your Twitter or your Instagram, whatever, and they come up close. Deer don't like coming up close to humans, man.
They're great.
You got them trained.
Yeah, they like the bread.
They really like bread?
They like corn muffins. They eat whatever I eat. They eat just like I do.
Right.
They were eating bagels and lox, me and them.
They like fenders from a Ford. Or I would assume, because there's a lot of them dead on the side of the road, especially this time of year. But anyway, so back to the apple picking.
Keep looking down at the phone. That one.
I want to throw your phone away because
that one jarred you.
No, because I've told you in the past, when I see shit that will make for great radio or podcasting, it drives me insane that I can't exploit it.
I got it.
I'm a sick person. I'm not really a sick person, but when it comes to this, I am.
Right.
Like, in my regular life, I understand why maybe we don't go there. But when we're podcasting or doing radio, I'm like, fuck, we got to talk about that. But anyway, the 13 things to hate about apple picking made me laugh my ass off because over the summer we did the strawberry picking, and it was the same shit that was in this article.
The strawberries is the biggest sham.
Why?
You can't really go to a strawberry patch. They're all intertwined, so they just throw these dead roots of fucking.
we actually were pulling them off bushes.
Oh, okay, you went to a good place.
But they're a tangled mess because when you go strawberry picking or apple picking, when you see it in the movies or in a magazine, it looks like the coolest fucking thing to do.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You don't know how to cook.
I know how to cook. Not like you, obviously.
Obviously.
No, I know how to cook.
But what do you do with these strawberries?
Well, I mean,
you're not. This is not a good road for you. We're gonna go through every fruit that you pick and what you do. No, this is not gonna go well for you.
No,
I'm surprised you didn't see this one coming.
No, because over the summer we went strawberry picking, and then
okay, good. So you have the strawberries.
I'll explain all of it. No
what
problem.
What does the Opster do with the strawberries?
Let me walk through this. So,
okay.
And then we went raspberry picking on the same day because that was the next
How
field over.
How fucking red were your hands from killing the raspberries?
Really? But it's unbelievable. So first of all, strawberries are a tangled mess. There's nothing fun about it like you see in a movie or in a magazine.
No.
The kids are really into it, so they're just picking the shittiest strawberries. They don't know the difference between a good strawberry and a bad strawberry.
You say magazine, so I've been in magazine shoots where they do like the picking thing.
Yeah.
So what they do is they snip everything before the photo. So they cut half of the plant away so that it looks like it's all strawberries.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, but when you're there, it's 100 pounds of fucking green and then one fucking piece of fruit. Yeah.
And half the strawberries are on the fucking ground
with
squished.
spiders because they love them.
Yeah, because you got the city people that are just trudging through these things. They don't give a fuck.
They've got their little Teva sandals just making strawberry juice.
Let's get our strawberries, get the fuck out of here. But the farms have figured out how to make the average person do their work. So now, on the side of the road, pick your own strawberries sounds like a great fucking thing to do. But the reality is it stinks, and you got to walk really far because everyone's lazy. So if there are any strawberries close by, they're all picked already. Right. And they will point like, you see that fucking tractor? You can barely see the tractor in the distance. You might want to go there. It's like, that's a half a mile away, man.
No,
and then you get there, and if you have little kids, they're going to just pick any strawberry. They don't know the difference between a ripe one and a shitty one. And the next thing you know, you bring this giant basket of strawberries back to the farm.
And they weigh them and charge you
and
like
they weigh
quadruple.
Yeah. And half of them are white. Some have like an ant family living in them.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. So
hold on. So I just got to finish this. So, and then I'm sitting there like, look, did the family have fun? Did we have fun? Yeah, I can't lie. But now we're paying like a ridiculous amount of money to do the farmer's work. And they tease you because right next to the strawberries, they know you're not going to be happy with what you picked.
They have the freshly picked basket.
Fresh, yes, perfect, clean and washed, right? Just ripe as could be. So what you end up doing is you pay for your shitty strawberries, which are overpriced, which you had to do the work for, and then now you're feeling like you didn't do a proper job. So now you're taking a couple of their strawberries that they already have picked on the side.
You're gonna be a millionaire to live that fucking lifestyle.
What do you mean?
It's expensive. People don't realize it's so much as going to a Yankee game, taking those kids to that thing.
Right.
It's a couple $100.
Oh, easily.
When you're done.
A couple $100 to go to a baseball game?
No, I'm saying to go apple picking or whatever.
Sure, yeah,
same
of course.
Same thing.
And then the same thing with the raspberries. We brought, I can't even tell you how many raspberries and strawberries we brought home. And then you can only eat them for 2 or 3 days before they all start going bad. Well, then you try to freeze some of them, and then you put them in pancakes.
Why wouldn't you make a jam? Or why wouldn't you make jelly?
No, I don't know, Martha Stewart.
I'm annoying you.
Why don't you make a jam?
That's what I would do.
Well, really? Well, you went to France to learn how to do that.
I learned that on 23rd Street.
I went to Geneseo to do this
I learned that on 23rd Street from a guy named Julio. He goes, we make a jelly today.
Hey, why don't you just make a jam? Oh, okay. Where do you start? But anyway... wait, there's another, yeah. Oh, my God. Can I read that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
So now there's...
no, this is how you lead me into it.
What? This person texted Carl back. Can I say it's a female, obviously?
Yeah, that's only first text me.
And then she now wrote... this one I can't read.
Right.
And then you wrote OMG to that one.
Right.
But I could read the next one, which just simply says, yeah, don't look in your garbage. LOL.
I crushed it.
What the hell is in your garbage?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm leaving to Cali on Monday. I don't know.
Anyway, so the apple picking is the same shit, that article you tweeted, which is hilarious.
I thought it was one of the best articles I ever read.
Why? What did you like about it?
Just because someone had to say it. Like, it's a scam.
Yeah, we went apple picking, I think, last year. We went a little late. It was overcrowded. They're like, there's apples left on the last row of trees. So now we walk another half mile, trudging through all these people that are miserable. Like, what the fuck
And
are
all
we
the
doing
broken
here?
apples and shit.
All the apples are all over the place, and people are stepping on them because they're the ones that fell off the tree weeks ago, and they all are filled with yellow jackets because yellow jackets love apples.
Yeah.
And then we get to the last row. There's no fucking apples left on the trees, but the farm people don't give a fuck. Now you got all these rich city people on all fours trying to get their money's worth, so now they're crawling around trying to find apples that are still kind of good that are on the fucking ground.
Think about how frustrating that is.
Right.
And people do it every day, and these farmers laugh all the way to the bank.
It's smart on their part, right?
But it's people wanting this idyllic lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the biggest problem. My biggest problem with being when I was married was that my wife wanted the fantasy of life and didn't want to really deal with the reality. Everything had to be for everybody else, and the house had to look a certain way, and we had to do certain things for like Thanksgiving. I'm like, I don't want a fucking turkey. I don't like turkey. Let's do a prime rib.
No one likes turkey.
Right? She's like, well, we gotta have a turkey. Says who?
My brother Brett, he was the one that finally stepped out and said, look, if we're having Thanksgiving in my fucking house, I'll put a little turkey on the side, but we're doing prime rib,
Right.
we're doing ribs, we're doing steak.
That's
right?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Because in the end, no one likes turkey, or
Nobody.
you'd be eating it all year long.
Exactly.
We all make believe we like turkey.
We all make believe it's
around
turkey,
Thanksgiving.
and everybody suffers because no one's else ever fucking make it right.
Right.
I went to this house once, and I walk in and I smell the smell. And I'm like, please don't tell me this is what I think it is. And there's a certain smell to wild turkey when it's being cooked. So this...
Is it gamey?
It tastes like you're banging a goat. That's not bad.
I don't know, right.
Not good.
Not good.
So I walk in the house and I smell this musk of animal. And I go to the lady. I said, what is in there? She goes, we ordered it from South Dakota. This is the original strain of American turkey. I said, that's a giant rat.
Right.
Is what you're cooking.
Yeah.
Brown and thin, no chest. Oh, my God.
Looks anemic.
She's like, I hope you like it, chef. I'm like, I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna. Not chef.
Right.
And these people suffer. Oh, this is the original Indian stuffing with like dried corn in it. I'm like, boo!
So what? They're trying to have a real traditional Thanksgiving?
Yeah, like
they
the
did way
magazines.
back in the
right,
day?
like the way you know how awful that was?
It had to be one of the worst meals you ever
One of
had.
the worst meals I ever had. So that's what my whole thing with everything was. Why can't we just do what we want to do? Why can't we live the way we want to live?
Right.
You know, I said, listen, I want to open a big restaurant and stuff like that. Why do we have to have this giant house? We don't need it. These kids are stuck in their room all day. They don't use the only time they use other rooms is when theirs is full of garbage. They transfer it to another room,
right,
to fill it up with garbage.
Right.
I said, why do we have to live like this?
Right. But she was just trying to put out
that vibe.
A vibe for the rest of the neighborhood.
For the rest of the
So she was competing with everybody.
Yeah, but you can't with those people. These are like Ponzi'd up Chatham people. They come out, they pull out shit like. I'm like, did you see Brenda? They got a fucking unicorn over there. Like, there's nothing you can do. They're catched up.
You can't compete with the unicorn family.
Once the thing with the people in Chatham is they're all legacy money. So every time an uncle would die, they would get an infusion of like $1 million.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whereas if my uncle dies, I have to pay for the funeral because if not, to leave him outside on the bench.
Right. So no one really works in Chatham.
No one really works.
That's like old school money, Chatham, New Jersey.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
So I went the other day. My buddy who moved to South Carolina, he's like the ringleader. So it was me and him were like Starsky and Hutch and Chatham, right? We'd go to the bars. We're the ones that had the poker games, and we threaten people, and you know what I mean. Like we had our own little thing going. So the other day, they're all like, "Hey," he got back from South Carolina. And he's like, "Hey, we're all going to meet up at the River Grill." River Grill's like the little dive bar in Chatham, which really isn't a fucking dive bar. It is for them.
Yeah.
Right? So I take my date, who's like 25 years old, brand new out of the dealer. She's so young she doesn't even have dimples yet.
Still has that clean car smell.
Oh, it's brand new. Brand new. I have to take the plastic was still on the mats.
No leaking fluids.
Nothing. No, it's perfect. This thing is minty.
Perfect temperature.
Oh, God. I sit next to her. We looked in the mirror.
AC still works.
I swear to God, I standing next to her,
Yeah.
and we looked at each other in the mirror, and it looked like I had cancer. I'm like this decaying old guy.
Looks like we're going to have to change the fuel pump.
Looks like the fuel. It's got to tank bad gas. It's got to tank a bad gas.
None of that.
None of that.
None of that.
I mean, she still smelled like pee. It was brand new. Anyway, I show up. So it's a bunch of like 50-year-old dudes, and then me, and this girl's like 25, and it was just like the oceans parted with all their money and stuff. There's nothing like youth. You know what I mean? Like. These guys, planes and this, and they couldn't help this girl enough. She dropped the napkin. 3 of them hit their heads trying to get the napkin. and then she was like, "Oh yeah, my friend, we went to this concert and he fell." That was the whole story.
Right.
And these guys are top of their game, Harvard. Did you hear that, Mortimer? He fell. I'm like, boo.
Oh, my God.
And, like, they ordered different. You want to see something funny.
Yeah.
She shamed 6 dudes into being dudes again.
Right.
So I said, let the lady order first. You know what I mean? And then she's like, "I want the nachos with steak and the jalapeno poppers."
Beautiful.
And they all look at each other, and I'm, like, watching them, like, I was going to get the Caesar salad, but I'm going to get the wings. And the other guy's like, "I want the Texas Roadhouse double burger." And the other guy's like, "I want the Diablo chips." Like, everybody, they did not want to eat, because if she wasn't there, they would have all got the chicken Caesar salad wraps.
Yeah, of course.
Because they're still 50 and soft.
All of a sudden, they realize they have to order like teenage girls.
And they're all fucking, "Let's do a shot of J-Mo." I'm like, what is going on here?
J-Mo.
Yeah.
Round of J-Mos.
Yo, round the J-Mos for the kids.
Right.
Woo! You know what I mean? And then we went back and we were partying at one of the guys' houses, and he's so rich that his whole deck has a remote control. You press it and it louvered. The whole roof of the deck louvers open and closed.
Nice.
And it was unbelievable. And
That's awesome.
She's sitting there playing with the remote.
Yeah.
This thing must be $100,000.
Right.
And he's shaking because it's going to break or something. And she says, "Open, close, open, close." And nobody says a word.
But if it was me or you,
If it was me,
hey, asshole.
Hey, stupid, enough with the louvers.
Right.
But nothing. Like 20 minutes, everyone's talking to him. And not a fucking word.
That's classic.
And that's real life, man. It was unbelievable. And they were so... It was so funny. It was funny to see them go. I shocked them back into like dudeness.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we're leaving the bar.
Yeah.
So I'm walking down the front, and then one guy has like an Audi.
Right.
And like he sees us, and he like tries to gun it. It's like it's got traction control and everything. He's like, like he's trying to show off with his little sports car. But he doesn't know how to launch it.
Right.
So he's looking at the girl. He's shaking in his car with his little Vineyard Vines hat on,
trying to be cool and leave that high society shit behind for an afternoon.
I know they were trying, and it was just it was funny, man. It was funny. We went back to the house. She's like, "Do you guys have any Fireball?" She's like, "We can get it right away." Like, calls the liquor store.
Fireballs.
And then the wife comes home and says, "What are you guys doing back here?"
All of a sudden, it looks like a frat house.
So then the wife comes in. She's like, maybe in her late 40s, right? I mean, smoke show in her own right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just came from the gym.
Right.
We're doing shots of Fireball, and this one's playing with the louvers.
But she's got some leaky training fluid.
Well, you know, the car's been hit a couple times.
That's a couple dents. It might have a new front end.
Yeah, it looks like they redid the front fascia. Yeah, it looks like it's got a new aftermarket spoiler on the chin right there. So she's like, hi. I've never seen when women don't react well to other women they don't know, especially in their house.
Yeah.
So this one is brand new out of the dealer, and you just see this, lady that's been doing Taibo for 6 hours, just so she can eat that muffin, right? And she sees this one just naturally, just
eating whatever she
wants. She's literally still eating bugles. She's been eating since we got there. And all the dudes, like on the outside furniture, are cantilevered towards her. So it's like 6 dudes, and she's like sitting there, and they're all like holding court. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she just comes in, and just everything changes.
And this is your girl, or for
yeah.
So, but they don't give a fuck. It's your girl. They're all trying to make a move, right?
Everybody's always trying to make a move.
Unbelievable.
Everybody.
That sounds exhausting.
It's not. No, because you'd let it. If it happens, it happens.
Right.
Go get another one.
Go get another one.
Seriously.
Right.
You can't keep something that's not yours.
Yeah.
That's the problem with dudes. Girls are very easy. If you earn them, they'll stay. If you keep them busy, they're fine.
Right.
But if you don't keep them busy, they're going to go somewhere else.
Right.
Just like we do.
That's hilarious.
So just don't try to own anybody. Oh, what happened? Well, didn't make it. You just keep moving.
Just moving on.
Just moving on.
What else about the apple picking? It was the mud. The
mud is the worst.
It was the yellow jackets.
The yellow jackets.
It was the rotting apples on the ground. It was doing the farmers' work for them. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that somebody finally called out that bullshit.
It's the best, man. It should stop.
Can I ask you something else?
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Flavored. Everything.
Right.
It's horseshit.
Yeah.
No one likes that.
But it's not even, they don't even use pumpkin to flavor anything. It's just a chemical.
Is it really?
Yeah. Everything that has a pumpkin flavor doesn't really taste like pumpkin. You ever eat a pumpkin? It tastes nothing like pumpkin spice.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
I mean, around Halloween, my relatives want to cook up the pumpkin seeds.
I hate
and then we all have to make believe once a year that this is actually a delicacy.
It's not.
Stinks.
They smell like poop.
It's horrible.
Yes.
They throw it on a cooking tray.
Yeah, it's like
put
a
it in
big
the oven.
deal. Salt them.
Yeah, salt them. Of course, you put salt on.
No, but then every once in a while you want like a thing. I put a little bit of barbecue, Rob.
Oh, did you?
Shut up! You're a hack.
If you put enough salt on poo, it's going to taste good. I mean, what are you talking about?
You know what I did was I went to A&P and I got Montreal steak seasoning. Yeah. They're my famous baked seeds. I just want to throw them out into the street.
I got the recipe from Nana.
Nana used to make these while she bled out in the kitchen from uterine cancer.
It's our Halloween tradition.
Yeah, Nana, you did this before she died because we didn't feed her for a month in a room so you could take her money.
Anything you eat only once a year stinks.
Yes.
Or you'd be eating it all year long. So you put turkey in that category, all that pumpkin spice latte horse shit.
All that goes together.
It's all garbage.
Right. I agree.
And what's the chemical they use to make it, quote, taste like pumpkin?
It's a petroleum syrup. It's oil, like a car, like for a car.
Really?
Yeah, you're literally eating car oil.
Yeah.
And it's in everything, and you could smell it. Because it's an oil. It's like a perfume.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
When they break out the pumpkin pie around Thanksgiving, I'm like, Jesus, stop. Let's all stop.
Can we get a black?
There's not enough whipped cream I could put on top of this to enjoy.
Oh, that's another thing. If this much whipped cream, how good was the pie?
Right.
I guess
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Right.
I got fucking eye cancer from the ready whip.
Remember when I was talking about poo and salt? You put enough fucking whipped cream on a piece of poo.
It's not good. Pumpkin pie's not good.
It stinks. I'm like, can I just have the apple pie?
Yes.
Thank you.
Apple pie all year round, right? Because it's good.
And don't fuck with it.
Pumpkin pie's garbage.
Just make apple pie basic. That's it.
Let me dress it
no
up.
No special crust or all that.
Don't give me the lattice crust.
No.
Make the pie. Mind your business.
That's what. Mind your business. And mind your fucking business.
Mind your business with your little artwork.
Right.
Make sure. You know what I don't like is when they do the crossover crust that you could see the apples.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with that is then I don't have enough crust to put my ice cream on. So I like a standard pie.
Well, why
Like
can't
when
you
people make the designs and the leaves, you can see through the lattice work.
Yeah, I understand, but why can't you put your ice cream on top of that shit?
Because what happens is the ice cream dissolves. There's not enough crust on the outside. What are you doing? I thought you were showing your junk and shit.
Mike's here.
Mike just...
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
What's up, Mikey?
What's up, Mike?
I guess we should explain we're podcasting in our new lounge here at Westwood One.
Looks good, right?
That they built for us. It's tiny, but it's awesome. Brand new couches, a nice little coffee table, and then because we don't have decorations yet, we have a poster of the North Dakota State. North Dakota State, right?
That's North Dakota State, yeah.
When they won the national championship. What year did they win the national championship? Do you know that, Mike?
It's like the Division II championship.
Oh, it's Division II? It's not even Division I?
No, Alabama won it.
Why is this thing framed? It's in a beautiful frame, and it's a bunch of football players celebrating their Division II title? That can't be real.
It's real.
Oh,
That
my
definitely came from
God.
Robert's creepy basement.
I would love to know. It has the Westwood One logo, so I guess maybe they broadcasted the Division II championship,
that
maybe?
Westwood One, all the power doing the North Dakota game. Boom.
And why did Robert feel we needed a decoration on the wall?
This was Robert.
Wouldn't this place work without the big, giant North Dakota State poster on the wall?
I'm going to piss.
Carl just took it down. Carl took it down. Here we go. Carl took it down.
He's going to come back. I just want to see how, you'll be like, oh, did that fall? Did that fall?
Right.
I got it.
I thought it was a TV at first. When you showed me
Oh, you thought it was a TV?
Yeah.
No, it's just a giant, beautifully framed poster of a team no one gives a fuck about.
The Bisons.
I don't even. I would bet if you took a poll in North Dakota, they don't even give a fuck.
They don't. Unbelievable. And there's a guitar there signed by everybody that's nobody.
Yeah, who signed the guitar in the hallway?
I have no idea.
Go read it, Mikey. Who is that?
Yeah, bring the guitar in.
Bring the guitar in.
What else about fall, Carl? I guess that's the theme of this podcast. We went with the apple picking, the pumpkin flavored, the strawberry picking.
This is when the girls start wearing the Uggs and stuff. This is when
that's sexy though. That's nice.
I like the yoga pants with
nice.
the Uggs. I do.
You know what Jim Brewer said about yoga pants? Oh, that's good, Carl. Oh my God! You just smeared Eric Clapton's signature. What are you doing? Put that back! Oh my God! That used to say Eric Clapton.
My hands are so greasy. I had a little Mickey D's.
Now it says Eric Clapton.
You gotta have Vic Henley here. He'll tell you who everybody
Oh my
is.
God! There's no A or P left on that. Left on that signature.
My bad. Westwood One.
Jim Brewer said that yoga pants is sexual harassment.
What do you mean?
Just how they walk around like that. The women walking around in yoga pants, it's absolutely insane at this point.
I'm not saying I love them. I'm not going to say anything.
No, he loves them too, but it's the
best thing that's ever happened.
But older guys, we lose our minds over that. You know, the young kids don't. I think the young kids,
they're asexual.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because if you're an older guy and a girl walks by in yoga pants, you'll collapse. You'll take a knee.
I've seen some.
Fuck that Trump shit. You'll take a knee. You'll take a knee, right?
They're beautiful.
But then you'll see guys in their late teenagers, early 20s. Same girl walks by in the yoga pants. They don't even fucking get what that is.
Right.
They're too busy on their phone or something. Or they take that for I don't know. They take it for Granted, I guess is the word I was looking for there.
I don't know what young kids are doing, but that's more for me. I don't care if they just all make out with each other. I don't care. I'm not hunting.
I love walking Times Square, and you'll see the young couples, and there's a guy where the girl is at a smoke show, and you look at the guy like, you have no fucking idea that it's never going to get better than this moment, so you should really understand what you got as you walk through Times Square right now.
That's a sad way of thinking.
It's the truth, though.
I get hotter girls now than when I was in high school.
Do you?
Fuck yeah.
Good for you, bruh.
In high school, I was all volume.
What do you mean? You just would do anything?
I said no to nothing.
No to nothing?
No to nothing, and it paid off in spades.
Every once in a while...
Because a lot of these ugly ducklings just turned out to be hot smoke shows in their 30s. And now I'm harvesting all the niceness that I was in high school, I'm harvesting now.
I learned early on, when I was going down that road for the first time, that every once in a while saying yes to a no was a good time.
I said yes to everything.
So you don't even understand that concept because everything was a yes for you.
I don't...
Everything.
I can't think of me saying no.
Right. And then your friends would make fun of you, and you would be like, you have no idea how great that was.
I'm like, what'd you do last night, dude?
You have no idea how great that was.
I was hanging by a ladder. I got slap marks on my chest. What were you, drinking some beers with your friends at the tracks? Loser. Oh, that's a good one.
I'm not going to lie to you. The ugly ones put in a little extra effort from time to time.
They care.
A little extra effort.
Are you kidding me?
A little extra kink, a little extra something.
I don't want to be gross, but there's this girl down the shore, and nobody wanted to touch her. I saw.
For what reason?
She was ugly. And
in what way, though?
Every way.
Like from head to toe.
Big, thick glasses, weird butt. From what I can see.
What do you mean a weird butt?
Yes, it just didn't work out. Everything was weird. Right?
Was it flat?
On one side, and it was just
lumpy.
Yeah, it was lumpy, exactly.
Small boobs, probably.
Small boobs, big gut. I mean, all the badness, right? No chin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Big glasses. Her ears were weird. Like one was like chewed up a little bit. Thinning hair.
Oh my God, really?
And, I mean, she was on the pay no mind list. And I said...
But beauty is skin deep.
Yeah, her on beauty went a little deeper than that. Maybe down to the epidermis. But anyway.
But my theory, sorry, we'll get back to that.
I'm proving your theory.
Yeah, but I hate the people that, like, you know, I think we all look for something that's beautiful. And then you hope that you have a personality and the rest of them match their looks.
Right.
And to think any other way is completely ridiculous in this society.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. Like those big fat fucking models on all these magazine covers now, they're not beautiful to me. And
to you.
And I should be able to, and I should be able to say that.
I like thick girls.
But so you say, "Oh my God, like how dare you judge?" I'm like, "You're on the cover in a giant bikini. I'm not supposed to judge this?"
Like I like those girls, but when I see models in real life, like in Miami, like the real like big
skinny
tall ones, they look like I don't find them attractive at all.
I'm 100% with you.
Like all those neck, like how do you got 9 neck bones? It's fucking crazy.
Right.
They look like skeletons.
Right. Their figure is like a diving board.
Yeah, like I don't like
just
that.
Straight down.
I don't like that.
With nice eyes, it's like, okay.
Yeah, hot, beautiful face,
right.
And then death body.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, what am I going to do with that?
And then you're just trying to do a triple Lindy off her body.
And then what are those bones that they have down? You ever hit one of those sideways?
Yeah, a couple
times.
You get Charlie horse. What is that?
Right?
It's the hip bones, right?
I hit one time. I had Charlie horse. I had to take a knee for a second. It's no good. No bueno.
It's like hitting a sprinkler when you're in the playground.
Exactly.
What was that?
What was that?
The fuck is this?
Hell, who put that there?
I just stubbed my toe on a sprinkler.
I stubbed my toe on a sprinkler bone.
We're just trying to play touch football. What the fuck was that?
Playing touchies, man, and I broke my toe.
Yeah, but all of a sudden they protrude a little too much, and you're like...
Then you get hit with one, you're like, what the fuck was that?
There should be some padding there on top of that shit.
Put a little diving warning sign or something. So
anyway, back to your story, the shore.
This girl was a mess, right?
Yeah.
I decided, you know what, I'm going to give this kid a shot. And... she would have gone with anybody at this point. You know what I mean? It really wasn't that much work. But I started talking to her nice in the kitchen, and we started drinking. And then I treated her just like I would if she was the hot one. You know what I mean? Because she saw me playing around all summer, so she knew what my MO was. My MO was taking the walk on the beach, you know what I mean, doing that whole thing. And then what I would do is they would turn the lifeboats over at night. So I would dig a hole like a little fucking Sonic the Hedgehog and then go under the boat with the girl. That was my MO, and I already had towels under the boat ready to go.
That is an awesome move.
Yeah. So I'd leave the party, and I already had my little hole dug out by the thing, and I was all set.
Right. When would you dig the hole, by the way?
During the day.
During the day?
Like at 6 o'clock when the lifeboat...
When they would tap out.
They would
the
tap
sun
out.
Sort of
I
still
knew
out.
all the guys, though. I knew everybody. They knew what I was doing.
And now you're digging.
Yeah.
Setting up your lair.
Setting up my lair. The stabbing cabin.
Right.
It worked. I can't tell you, it did never not work.
That is a great move.
Yeah.
Strong.
Strong move, right?
Right.
And then we'd go, I took her under. I had to readjust the hole a little bit for this one. She got a little jammed up. I'm thinking behind her so her knees would sink down.
All of a sudden she's pulling a Winnie the Pooh on you.
Like the boat's starting to move up.
Poor Winnie the Pooh. Can't get into your stabbing cabin.
I'm not lying. I had to adjust the hole a little bit. A little bit.
A little bit.
I got rid of a couple cubic feet of sand so we can make it all work. You know what I mean? So, and then we get down there, and then I start making out with her and stuff, and she's huffing and puffing. Like she's into it. Ooh, big voice.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Big girl noises.
Big girl noises. And she's hitting her back on the back of the boat.
Like she's at the all-you-can-eat.
She's at the corral.
all the shrimp you can eat at Red Lobster.
She's at Shrimp Fest. Give me the biscuits.
Right.
So...
Stupid Red Lobster and their
But
shrimp.
but I get in the zone, and then it's like anything else. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. This girl...
It was nice in the end.
Best. She went and gave me a little kiss downstairs, right? It was so intense, I thought my toenails were growing. That's how much I was cringing.
Wow.
She was incredible. I come back to the party and go, ha ha, you're a bunch of idiots. That's a machine right there.
Oh, my God. And it didn't help that, it didn't hurt that it was pitch dark.
No, you could see, once your eyes adjust, it's pretty bright on the beach.
Right. Under the boat, though?
Under the boat, yeah, you could still see.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the hole was so big at this point. The moonlight was...
The moonlight was... You can see the whole... You can see the whole moon.
You can see the whole moon. I could literally see people walking by. Like, oh, my God. But she was... And then after that...
Did you drop her back off under the boardwalk?
Chummed her out.
So she can hang out with Danny DeVito?
So listen, so that was it.
Yeah,
and then after that, you know, I told the story, and I told my buddies, like, yo, listen, man, that girl Gina, bro, you should check that out, bro. I'm telling you. I said, you guys are missing on something here.
Yeah. Did others go there?
They just didn't know how to deal with it.
They didn't want to deal.
They tried, but they're too proud. And then that became like my Sunday night before I went home every weekend. It was fucking phenomenal. I still
with the same one.
Same one.
And you still think of her.
She was that good.
Good for you.
You know, she was like one of these, like, you know.
That I respect right there.
She was awesome.
I respect that shit.
She was great. And
right.
she was having a good time, and I having a good time.
Right.
I remember I saw her like years after. And I was at the mall at Short Hills, and she was there. And still not married. You know, whatever, a single girl. And I'm with my wife. My wife's a smoke show on the outside, but inside it's a house of horrors.
It's just dead.
Oh, my God. Think about the worst thing. That's the inside of it, right? Nope. Just death inside. Beautiful on the outside. Wow. Everyone's like, wow, your wife. I'm like, oh, it's lava and bones inside.
Inside
it's a house of horrors. Run.
Inside, it's a black hole just sucking up the universe.
Yeah, just crushing stars.
And dreams.
Crushing dreams and stars, right? And this girl's the complete opposite. I mean, she's an angel inside. And I see her at the mall. And I'm with my cross that I have to bear. And I see this girl, and she's online at Starbucks. And I'm like, hey, Gina, what's up? She's like, hey, how are you? My wife looked at her from up and down and just kept going on her phone, like, didn't even bother her. I said, wow, this is like, in my mind, I started thinking, like, this is a fair material right here, because I could literally bring this person to the house. My wife doesn't see ugly people. She doesn't even see them. It's like they're invisible.
He can't possibly
be into
that.
Now he's into green contacts and hair extensions.
Oh, you brutal. Brutal.
And I saw her, and I still felt like I got tingly because I remembered how good she was.
Right.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it would get the juices flowing.
Got the juices going. I was like, hey, girl.
Hey, girl, what's up?
We only did the under the boat thing once, and then
the under the boat thing that's a brilliant.
Yeah, that was my MO.
That's a brilliant move.
Under the boat.
You always got a place to go.
Always. Nobody goes there.
But then again, like having sex on the beach, it's very overrated. It's very overrated.
You're gonna get. It has a way to do it.
You're gonna get sand no matter what.
You're
that
not.
Shit hurts.
First of all, the biggest problem that people do is remove their clothes.
Right.
You can't. Okay. You could take a little piece of her out or whatever, but you're gonna have to slide things out.
Slide. All right. To the side.
Move everything to the side.
You're gonna need a towel.
You don't. If you take your clothes off, you're going to be Sandman.
Right.
And you're going to burn everything and ruin everything.
Right. And then it's like having sex with sandpaper.
Right. Exactly. Oh, yeah, this one. I got another one. Look at that.
Is this another?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. Can I read that one?
Yeah, good.
Seriously, when am I going to see you? Right now.
I'm in the city today.
Done. There you go.
So
single Carl is fun.
It's fucking real fun
to see. Like, I don't know how many months ago it was. You were in deep depression. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Right.
And now to see it today, it's kind of fun.
I'm having a good time, Opie.
You've turned it around.
I turned it around, right?
Turned it around a little bit.
It cost me
$100,000. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? But I'm having fun.
Wait, what were you saying before that?
Oh, you can't take your clothes off and have sex on the beach. Because you have sand everywhere.
Right.
You can't do it.
No, but just a couple grains will fucking ruin it.
But usually under the boats are wet. The sand's kind of hard packed under there. You'll be fine.
Oh, all right.
But don't take your clothes off and you'll be 100%.
Right.
But you're not looking to change your life there, right? When you have sex under the boat, that's just a breach. Let's just start the relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like once you had sex with them, it's like, okay, now I can start talking to you like I want to. Like, I could just, like, we'll be at a party, I'll whisper, like, I'm going to rip your pants off, get in that bathroom. Like, then it starts. Then the MMA, so the ground and pound starts.
The ground and pound.
You know? Like, I would be my MO. I was so funny. Like, everybody just wanted to party till, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. I would only party till midnight, and then until I took a girl home. Like,
and then tap out.
Everybody else wanted to be there, like, dude, you missed it. I go, I missed what?
Right.
Pete doing another keg stand?
Right.
John shitting in the bay again? Like, what did I miss? I missed nothing.
I'm 100% with you. In college, I was the same way. I'm like, this girl seems like she wants to have a little fun.
Right.
Why the fuck am I going to wait until, closing time?
Yeah. You'll never see me at last call.
Right.
Like 12 o'clock, I start. I start with the A's that I was talking to since 9. Maybe they're going to work. Maybe they're not. Hot girls, you never know. It's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you have the fallbacks. The one that was sleeping at the bar, nudge her up a little bit. Hey, Ma, let's go. You like hot dogs? Give her a little nudgy poo. You know what I mean? Get her motor running again. Wow, what happened? We're going for some deep dish. Get in the car.
Pull her head out of a bowl of guacamole.
Exactly. Wipe the fajita off her face.
down for this shit or what?
You dancing?
Let's go.
Get in the car. You're driving.
Nothing romantic about it at all.
Yeah.
You want to do this?
Let's do it. You're in. You're in.
Oh, fuck, that's funny, man. Anyway, what else about fall?
Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking
What
about.
I think we did the fall thing, even though we weren't trying. Where are you at with fall foliage?
Oh, where I live, it's beautiful.
So you like it, right?
I think it's beautiful.
See, when I lived in Boston,
Boston's nice.
I used to love, I wish I could remember the name of the road. It was a really long-sounding name, but way up in the hills of the mountains of New Hampshire. It was gorgeous. And then all of a sudden, all the cars would pull off to the side of the road, and that meant a moose was nearby, and everyone would run out of their cars trying to, to get a glimpse of a moose.
Oh, God.
What's wrong with that?
It's a moose. Who cares?
I've never seen a moose.
You never seen a moose?
Even with the cars pulled to the side of the road. I was never
They're very big.
quick
and
enough.
very violent. They'll kill you.
They'll kill you.
Oh, yeah. They'll beat the shit out of you.
Elk is like that, right?
Elk is bad,
We got
too.
chased. I was in the Hoh Rainforest in Seattle, Washington.
Oh, I thought you were on the bitches around.
The Hoh Rainforest.
I've been at the whole rainforest in Patterson. What's up, mommy? Welcome to the rainforest, man.
I was in the Hoh Rainforest.
I love you say it every time. I love it.
Look it up online. It's every shade of green you can imagine. It was amazing, to be honest with you. And I went with my friend John. We were visiting him after he left Boston for another radio job. A bunch of us went to see and make sure he was doing all right. We went to the Hoh Rainforest, and we saw elk. So we started trying to, get close to them. These motherfucking elk turned around and said, "Fuck you," and charged us. Carl, is that another one or the same
I
one?
got a problem now. We're having
You got a problem.
fucking air traffic.
You got some air traffic problems. How you going to handle that?
That's a numbers game. What time are you coming in? What?
Well, tell the one you got to de-ice the plane.
I'm not talking to the other one yet.
Oh, I see.
You can't. That's how you get.
Right. But anyway,
You get the double text. That's how you get caught. That's how I got hit the other day.
I understand my elk story was boring, but I didn't expect you to look at your phone. But anyway, no, but the elk.
It was a long story. It was like Vic Henley.
I learned a long time ago to talk really fast in front of you.
Yeah.
Don't lose his attention. Don't lose his
All right, so
attention.
you're at the whole forest. A lot of colors of green. Elk was
Gorgeous.
there, but you didn't see an elk.
No, we saw a bunch of elk,
Oh.
me and my buddy John, and we decided to approach and try to get as close to the elk as possible, get some cool pictures. And these fucking things turned around and said, "Get no fucking way is this going down," and charged us.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And now we're trying to hurdle these giant trees that fell down like 200 years
These, like,
ago,
Jurassic trees.
which have giant trees growing out of a
them,
dead
yeah.
tree. That's when you realize how insignificant you actually are.
Yeah.
And
It's a
we're-
tough animal, man.
And we're trying to get over these trees and get to the safe area, but they never got us, obviously, or came close. But it scared the
They
shit
wouldn't
out
get
of
you.
us.
They get you. They just kind of make noises. So.
Oh, hey, Robert! What's going on? We love the lounge, man.
Love it.
We mentioned it earlier during this podcast. We took down the stupid poster, though.
I hate Green Bay.
Huh?
I hate Green Bay.
That's not Green Bay.
It's not Green Bay.
Oh my God!
It's the North Dakota
These
State
are four
Bison.
mechanics from Napa Auto Parts.
He thought it was Green Bay.
It's North Dakota.
It's North Dakota State University. I guess they won the Division II championship.
I grew up in New Jersey. We don't have college football.
Why are we hanging that on the wall?
They
in
just-
in the new Opie Radio lounge.
Would you
In
like
the lounge?
Would you like Diamond Dave? We have Diamond Dave in the hall.
Yeah, let's do Diamond Dave. And by the way, the autographed guitar in the hallway?
Yeah.
The Eric Clapton autograph got smudged a little bit because someone decided to play the guitar.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there's David Lee Roth going up on the wall. Yeah, we can handle that. What year is that from, Robert?
No idea. They just put a bunch of stuff around the halls here at Westwood One. There is a refrigerator in that little room over there that Mike will have to stock, but
Wait, you got us a fridge, too?
yeah.
See, we walked in, and I haven't seen Carl in a little bit, so I just turned the Zoom on, I guess we did a podcast. We weren't even trying to do this.
I'm hungry.
Wait, so we got a fridge?
Yeah, we got your fridge.
So we got a lounge which you were sitting in, then we got a traditional
Can we go to
studio over there,
McDonald's?
and what is that room going to be?
Well, that's just an empty room right there, but it had an outlet, and I didn't want the refrigerator because it makes noise.
Right.
So you don't want to put the refrigerator where the microphones are.
See that?
I got a real question, and don't answer because you think we're doing a podcast.
So I'm gonna answer this the cool way.
Yo, did you bring my rain jacket?
What are the odds of us being allowed to smoke pot here?
I don't care.
No, I know you don't care, but who would care? Like, because this whole area is tucked away nice.
Mike the cop would care. The guy with the gun and the badge. Serpico.
Well, a stupid Serpico. So we could probably smoke pot here.
Opie, let's take this badge and go do some shit. I can make $10,000 with this. We start robbing drug dealers
Quickly, right?
Yeah.
Mike, can we borrow your badge? we got to pay a few bills.
I'll pull this thing out. No, I don't need no piece. Just this.
Got away.
With this, I get adult on.
Is it just? I don't know. I would be afraid to put the gun near the gun. That's just me.
Nice.
But then I'm clumsy. Yeah, and with vapor, you have no idea what it is.
All right, good. That's good to know. Yeah, Mike. Mike wears shorts all the time, which is creepy in its own right.
He's thick on the bottom, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got.
Mike, he's a little thick on the bottom.
He's got a big booty.
The girl that I brought here the other day mentioned how he had a little thickness going on.
You haven't lived until you've seen that gun fall out of his pants onto the floor through his shorts leg.
It's like a regular New York Giants player just shooting himself in a club. He's thick on the bottom, huh?
You got a little thickness there.
Yeah, the girl I was with the other day was checking him out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Robert.
She said he was a cutie.
Robert,
how about that?
You did a great job.
Thank you.
For real.
Good job, Robert.
This now feels like our home. It's a tiny lounge, not going to lie to you, but it's awesome. And then traditional studio and a fridge. And we can vape.
You're under arrest for being gay.
We can vape.
I don't vape.
Why don't you vape?
I like the regular cigarettes and joints and stuff. I think that's normal.
Yeah?
I like the feeling of it, the artisanal feeling of it.
What about edibles?
They're fine. No problems.
How have you been, Robert?
I'm good. Tim's been away all week, so it's...
Yeah, he's in Baja, California, right?
He's been racing dune buggies and motorcycles, and I get these...
Is he really what he's doing?
Yeah, absolutely. He's been sending these clips of him, like, the whole time, yeah. It's...
Imagine his taint.
After a dune buggy ride in the middle of the desert.
Imagine those two little Sour Patch Kids that he has down there.
They're going to be screaming for help.
Oh, my God. His taint, that desert taint must be insane. I mean, hot garbage, man. There's my seagulls flying around him.
It's going to look like a fruit roll-up.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I'm out.
You're out?
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh. That length, too.
Yeah, of course.
He's got that fucking runway length taint. Half a ruler.
He's just throwing his underpants out in the middle of the desert.
They're stuck on a cactus. Every 10 miles there's a pair of underpants on a cactus. Fucking buzzards pecking at it. Robert's sick to stuff. I don't know why I always bring up Tim. I just like Buster.
We loved him. Yeah. I missed him, though.
He'll be back next week. All
right.
I'm in the mood for Mickey D's. Can we go to Mickey D's?
Let's go do some Mickey D's. All right, I guess we did it.
That was a good one.
That was a fun podcast.
Yeah, let me tell you something. This room, I'm very comfortable in this room. I like it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And Robert was right. The sound is perfect in here.
Yeah.
Banged it out, Robert.
We banged out a podcast. Sabor Chef on the Instagram. What else there, Carl?
Anybody wants to date me, holler at my DMs.
Holla.
Me and Mike will take you out. Thick butt Mikey. How do you play with his badge?
Notice I didn't trust him with the microphones for this episode. Someone had to bring it up. Anyway, are you doing any of those fall activities, Robert, before we turn this off? That's what we talked about today.
Fall activities?
Yeah, like apple picking, pumpkin picking, looking at the leaves changing.
Yeah, I think leaf changing, sure, why not? I'm not a big apple picking guy, but, if a girl wants to do that, then you kind of go for the ride on that.
Yeah. Do you have another creepy girl story to end this?
You like his creepy girl story.
Oh, my God, that one he did a few episodes back was great. You got another one in here?
All right, I got one for you.
Yeah, kid!
I just moved to Jersey City about 12 years ago, and so I'm in a bar, and this girl comes up and she says, "Hey, can I kiss you?" I'm like, just out of the blue.
Fuck?
That was my response. I think I'm being set up, or I said, did my buddy Ben set you up for this? No, I don't know. No. I said, well, what is? She goes, well, I have a bet going with my friends over there that they'll give me $20 for every guy I can kiss. I said, is it every guy or $20 a kiss? And she goes, I don't know. She comes back. She goes, it's actually $20 a kiss. I'm like, well, let's make you some money. So I don't know. She netted $200 just in that session, and then we started
prostitution story. Huh? Lock him up, Mike. Wrap it up, Joey. Lock him up, Mike. Joey, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Back page Robert.
Back page Robert. So you just re-engineered a whole hooker story.
Sure.
That's a horror story remix.
So we were hanging out, spent a couple of weeks hanging out, and then she comes back to my place and one night, and we're getting into it, and she says, "Do you have a yardstick?"
Are you still throwing the 20s out?
No, this is weeks later.
God.
Well, I didn't have to pay her. Her friends were paying her.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't have to pay her. Her friends were paying her. So she says, "Come back to my house." We're getting into it, and she asked
Was her name Gina from down the street?
I don't remember her name, but she says, "Do you have a yardstick?" And I said, "Oh, I thought that was a myth. What do you need a yardstick?" She goes, "No, I want you to hit me with it."
What?
Yes.
At that point, I was like, I don't really know you that well. I think I barely remember your last name.
Me, bro. I'll come in wound up. Yeah,
You'll come in hot.
Rod Carew coming in.
You'll come in like Sully.
I'm coming in Sully Sullenberger right down the middle. Bird strike.
Everyone out. Sully's got things to do.
Yeah, I did the, I got a meeting in the morning. You gotta go. You got to build up a relationship with somebody. You got to trust them before you start whacking them with a yardstick.
I'll whack you with a yardstick after a wink and a high five. 2 Zimas, I'm hitting you right in the head with a fucking bat.
Yeah, but then she kept calling for weeks afterwards. That was her whole thing. She wanted to get in, so I thought I passed that test, but she really wanted to be into this real weird shit that, again, I just,
Well, run what you brung.
Yeah.
Run what you brung.
But it was 6 months where she just would not stop calling. So if you want to get hit and you keep calling, that's 16 alarm bells right there.
I had a girl that wanted to pee on me.
Yeah. Were you in Russia?
No problem.
Best thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you went with it?
I looked at her and says, honey, you don't have to ask. Whatever you want to do. If it's that bad, we'll work it out later. But we're going to close. We're closing this. And that was it. And I dealt with it, and it was, she drank a lot of water, so it was kind of, it wasn't if I pee on you, you're going to smell for a month. It's like a skunk in a hallway. If I pee on you, you're going to get tomato juice baths for a month.
It's going to smell like a basement after a hurricane. Oh, my God.
It's got a hot, wet book in there. But it was good.
Is that a turn-on? I guess if it turns her on,
then it works for me.
Then it's a turn on. Yeah, we understand that part of it.
But she was,
But is it a turn on for you?
Well, because it got her going even more, of course.
But I mean the actual act.
I dealt with it.
You dealt with it.
I ended up liking it after a while because it would get her all nuts.
Yeah, I understand.
But you just had to know where the fuck you were because you ruin everything. You know what I mean? You'd have to.
Right.
Because it would, it starts, it's like a gateway drug. They start in the shower. And then it starts moving all over the house. Now you got a murder scene everywhere.
Well, that's right. There's peripherals. You need what is it? Plastic sheeting and
no, you need a roommate's room is what you need. We go into my roommate's room and just have a piss fest.
Look at Robert making believe he doesn't do this every weekend. I think.
Robert's like, well, what you do is you go to Home Depot, right? Aisle 6. You know John.
He goes to Sam's Club for hefty bags.
He's got painter's tape everywhere.
Right.
But my 6 tarp, and it's
But what I think you do, yeah, right.
You just anchor the thing
walks into the are you remodeling? Kind of, sort of.
Robert, are you repainting your whole house?
What are those splatters? Don't worry about that.
What is that funnel? They'll take it to a panties.
Why do you got a dry vac?
Why do you have a French drain in this room? Is that a sump pump? What goes on here? Pee-palooza, Robert's in charge.
All right, Robert, we'll go with it. You think, yes.
So I've read.
So you've read. Oh, yeah.
But you seem to... Mike is over here whispering in my ear.
Julie and I do it a lot. We do.
You do what?
The peeing stuff.
On each other?
Yeah. It started in the shower, now it goes in the bedroom. We do it a lot. Yeah, she's so into it, and like I never thought about it ever. Yeah. Never one time. I'm like, oh, let's pee on each other. She brought it up. I'm like, all right. Did in the shower, standing up on the foot, and now
that's how it starts, on the foot.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, I gotta go, and now it's like, hey, do you want to try it?
I was weird with the foot because she looked down at my foot. My nails are crazy.
So you're peeing all over your bed?
No, not the bed, on the floor. Like we have a wood floor.
Right.
So, I'll lay down on the floor.
Well, it's warped now. But you have a
no, and they clean it up right.
Wait, but do you lay down towels and all that horse shit?
Sometimes.
It's not as fun with the towel. That's
what I'm saying. If you're going to do it, you
pee
can't
on
prepare.
Stuff. Yeah.
You can't prepare. You gotta just do it. So just start preparing.
I had
for
a
this
roommate.
Kinky act that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. If lose the moment, I gotta pee. Hold on, let me get the towel. So sometimes you have to go with it, and then you feel ridiculous afterwards with a Swifter. I'm like, oh my god. It's
what I would do is I hated my roommate, so when he wasn't home, it was pee fest.
Right.
I pee on his pillows. He'd come home and he's like, "What the fuck is going on? My room stinks." I'm like, "Fuck."
You should clean more.
Yeah. I'm like, I think the dog went in there. He's like, we don't have one.
I've talked about that over the years. When you get really, really kinky and you got sex toys and all that horse shit, in the moment it makes sense, but then when both of you come, now it looks completely ridiculous, and now you're putting it in the dishwasher.
Oh yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, right.
Like all of a sudden I come in and I'm like, I'm dressed like a fireman.
Could be worse. It could be a fairy.
That's Tuesday. Oh my god, that's crazy shit.
Wow, look at Robert giving us a little energy at the end of the podcast. Huh, Robert? Hey!
Oh my god.
All right, why don't we go to Mickey D's?
Let's go to Mickey D's.
All right, we're going to go to Mickey D's. This was fun, man.
I'm so happy I'm not married.
This
What a
was
waste
a
of
lot of
time
fun.
that was.
All right, you know what? Joey, take it away.
Wrap it up, Joey.
Wrap it up.
Boo, 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 boo.
Opie Radio.
Boo, 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 boo.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boo, 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 boo.